I'm Dan Galusha and welcome to another edition of Shoot and Plink. Today we're going to be talking about see-through rings for mounting a scope on your rifle, and this not any but a rimfire rifle. And why I'm going to talk about this is because there are some that are made just a little bit different. I'm going to show you the two scopes that I have mounted, and I've got two different types of the ones that I like. But one I like a little bit better than the other, and I'm going to be explaining that too. In fact, I'm going to start off with that one. This is the one I like the best. And I put it on a Henry Evil Roy. And this is a CV Life, by the way, compact scope. A cheaper scope, but I think it's going to do great on this rifle. We're going to be shooting that in another video down the line. But what I want to talk about is that see-through ring mount right up here. You'll notice I got 4 screws up on top. And over here, there are screws down here. Now, why do I like that? Well, it's because the other one, which you'll be seeing, has 2 screws, one here, one up here, and it splits this right down the middle. It makes it kind of a pain to put together, but what I do like about both of them is the way that you can see through them. Now, you can see right there, you can see everything. I think you can probably see right here. This is your rear sight. All right, recently, I had one that was made by Monstrum. In fact, this one is also a Monstrum. That's what's weird. I like this model, but the other model, no. There's a screw that it has right about in here. What that does is it's absolutely worthless because it blocks this rear sight. So what you want is one that is shaped, and I think I can get it around there. So there. You can see how they're shaped, and it goes all the way down to the rail. So you can look straight through there. You can see this sight and you can see the front sight. So that's a see-through. And for those of you that didn't see the video where I was doing this before, the idea of it is so that you can shoot this way looking down, and then if you want your scope you can move up and use that just like that. And it also, if you get it all sighted in properly with the open sight, whether it's this sort with a buckhorn or like a Skinner peep sight, well, what you can do is use that to sight this in. You can look down here, you can look up here, and if you're getting on the same spot, or at least close, you know, okay, now maybe what I can do is take it like the real Avid bore sighter, the light that it has, put that on there, and then see how close it is, and shoot a few rounds about 25 yards, see what they're like, and then if you want to go up to another yardage, you can. But anyway, what we're talking about are these. Now I'm going to show you the Leupold. And I've got that mounted, or at least I've got a Fiace 3.9 by 40 sight mounted on here, scope. And this scope, we have not fired it yet. We're going to be doing that later on in another video as well. And one thing that I found I thought was kind of odd, you know how, well, even this one, I can show you here. See how the company's name is on it? Nowhere on this Fiace can I find their name. It's really, really weird. But that's just a sidebar. What I want to tell you, though, is this mount. Again, the ring, you can see the ring goes through nicely. You can see both sides. See that one, see the front sight. You can shoot that way, no problem. But here's what I don't like about this one. You notice you got 2 screws, like I told you. You got one here, one here. That means it's apart. What you're trying to do is put your scope in there at the same time you're trying to get it to fasten to the rail. It's a trick, I'll guarantee you, because you're trying to hold that in there and you're trying to hold on to this to keep that pinched in there, and the easiest way to do it is actually mount one or the other first and then do the other one. You can't really put them on there and do it otherwise. Where with this one, you can put it on and lay this down. You can put this, get this base on here like this, and you'll have these unscrewed. This will all be on there. Then you can put your scope on, level it out or whatever, and put these down on there and screw it down tight. So actually on this Monstrum, this, I prefer it over the Leupold for that fact. Otherwise, no, they both do the same thing where you can see right through them, just like I said. So if you're looking for a see-through rail mount scope rings, Those are the two best I've found, the Monstrum, and I don't remember the exact model number when I got this. I don't know if it was a V1 or V2. For some reason it seems like it's a V2, but I'm not sure. And the other, like I said, you just look at them. And if they've got a screw through here or something that looks like it's going to block it, don't get them. Avoid it. Because I did, and they went back. So until next time, shoot safe and have a great day of plinking.